Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac Show. I said cognac, ooh, ooh. I said cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm your bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to impress.
So I was the one with all the glory, while you were the one with all the strength. Beautiful face without a name for so long, a beautiful smile to hide the pain. Oh, did you let me know that you're my hero? Everything I would like to be, I can fly higher than an eagle, yeah. 'Cause you, the wind beneath my wings. It might have appeared to
Hello, darlings. Welcome back. I'm Cognac Wellerlane, and I'm here with Dhonna Goodale. We're in her fabulous estate right here in Flanders, New York, and it's all about this very, very important charity event that she's responsible for, this wonderful party that's going on all around us. Dhonna, tell us about this scholarship fund, this charity event that you're having here at your fabulous home in Flanders.
Well, first I want to thank you for coming. And it's called An Affair to Remember, and it's a scholarship program. It started, my sister was 25 years old, and she was murdered by her husband. And to keep her memory alive, we started a scholarship program along with domestic violence awareness, and it's just blossomed over 8 years. She would be 33 this year. She was 25 when she died. And I think right now...
Is this your only sister?
No, it's not my only sister, but my baby sister. She was the baby. I was 19 when she was born, so she was like our baby. And I think she would be happy to know that this was happening. She would rather be here raising her 2 children. But I think in death, she gave life to a lot of other children and a lot of different women and men who are being abused.
Oh, it's just awful.
It's awful. And so we started programs all over the world. We have one in Elizabeth, New Jersey with the Ecumenical Missionaries. And it's very interesting. We started a GED program for unwed mothers. We get them jobs. We also sponsor children who are born of prostitutes. And these children are they're just so beautiful and they're innocent. And they need someone to protect them.
It really is. I'm so impressed that you created this scholarship fund, and there's so many people that suffer from domestic abuse. It's not just, it doesn't matter what nationality, what race you come from. It really reaches all different ethnic groups, you know, black, white, Caucasian,
right across the board.
African American, Oriental, it just doesn't, Asian, it doesn't really matter. It's just people that are diseased, their mind, there's something wrong with them, and people that are subject to this need help. They really do.
And the awareness brought to them. It's the dirty little secret, you know, and we're bringing it out of the closet. And so many, statistically, if you look left and you look right, one of those women or men have been beaten. That's how deep it goes. So
even Hollywood movie stars, I hear this from, you know.
Oh, all the time.
Unbelievable.
It's a terrible thing, but we're here, you and I, to bring awareness to people and everyone who comes, and it's a beautiful thing. We have healers from all over the world. I have people who have flown in from Indonesia and Vietnam to be here today. So, and they're taking it back to their country and empowering women. And you know what? As much as people have things to say about America, I don't want to be a woman anywhere else but America.
In the United States.
We're blessed.
Yes.
And
because we can make a difference,
and
right?
we need to. Even if you can't do anything around the world, you can make a difference in your backyard. Something, anything, if it's donating time. And a lot of people feel as though that they don't have the money. Well, you know what? Your time is just as valuable as money, as long as you're doing something. And that's really, really important, that we empower each other, we nurture each other, and really pull people out of the hole and make them realize how beautiful they are. And people need to understand, when someone hits you once, believe them. When an abuser hits you once or verbally abuses you or say anything to you out of order that hurts, love doesn't hurt. Believe them, they're going to do it again. So believe them the first time. You shouldn't have to do it a second time. And that's the vicious circle. We want to believe and we hope, and I'm trying to understand it myself. And I've been around women in my family who are, and I just decided that was not going to be
more
me.
about the scholarship fund.
Scholarship.
What does it tell us more about the awareness of what the fund is doing?
Okay, the scholarship itself, we pick 100 children, not only locally, but statewide, national, and internationally. And they get scholarships to help them. We started it out for children who had problems with money. They could disadvantage. They couldn't get into college. They didn't have all the funds to do the wonderful things that you should do while you're in college. But as I looked across the board, I met all kinds of wonderful children, some that they don't need the money, but they're good kids. So we give them scholarships because they deserve it, they work hard. And what's really wonderful, I work with a program here in school, it's called the Alternative School or the Star Academy. And these are children who are domestically abused. They have lots of problems and a lot of anger issues. So we go into the school, we're starting them young, even as young as grade 1, grade 2, to help change the mindset.
Yeah.
You have to change the mindset.
I know.
And to empower them and to let them know, well, you know what, if you're bad, you can't call the police on mommy because you're bad and you have to be punished. But if somebody is abusing you, you need to know what is
Tell my
abuse.
audience one more time the website where we can make a difference, where we can support, donate, and contribute.
Go to GoodaleProductions.com and let us know what you think. And help us help you. But before we can help you, you have to want to help yourself. You have to want to make a change. And you have to, when you do it, you have to follow through. You have to, it's not easy. And it's easy for me to sit here and say, oh, you got to go, you got to leave, you got to do what you have to do. It's necessary. And that's a hard thing to do because you're familiar. You become very familiar. It's called safe havens. What you know, what you don't know scares people.
Yeah.
But for your life and for your children, don't be afraid. You've gotten through everything else. You've gotten through all that living with that kind of violence. You can get used to living without it.
Fantastic. One more time, the website.
GoodaleProductions.com.
Let's toast. Let's toast and let's celebrate.
To a better world.
A better world, darling.
Thank you.
Delicious champagne.
Lovely. And you are
Dhonna,
too.
you're the best. And we will be back in a moment, darlings, with more interviews right here at the fabulous home of Dhonna Goodale in Flanders, New York. Keep watching. Peace, champagne kisses.
Hello, I'm Terry Thompson from Prudential Douglas Elliman. Welcome to the Hamptons. What I love about my job is that every customer is completely different, and every day is a new experience. I chose Prudential Douglas Elliman mostly because of my love for Southampton. I visited 20 years ago and knew I was home. It was important to me to know that I was working with a company that had not only the technology and professionalism, but a company that would also allow me to think outside the box and be an individual.
I find her incredibly personable. I think she cares more about her job than many people I've ever met in any profession, and that makes a huge difference. There's such a sense of sincerity and happiness with the work that she does that it really is important that she makes the clients happy. And what kind of sale that materializes from that isn't as important as actually being able to do her job well and seeing people in the right sort of home.
So let me help you find your Hamptons dream. Call me, Terry Thompson, your key to the Hamptons.
So I was the one with all the my wings.
Oh, it's Dwight Lamar. Dwight Lamar.
You can't see me?
Oh, okay, just Dwight Lamar and Bavon to the stage. Okay, Patty, we're going to give you the mic. Don't you look lovely?
Well, thank you. Hey, everybody, I'm just going to take a couple of minutes of your time. We've covered domestic violence, and I am a novelist. I write about romantic thrillers based on women's global issues. I am a domestic violence survivor, so that's how I started, and how I've spent the rest of my life empowering women.
Me shine, that's your way. You always walk a step behind.
Darlings, we're here at the home of Dhonna Goodale for this special fundraising event right here in her fabulous home in Flanders, New York. And I'm here with this gorgeous celebrity. Introduce yourself to the camera, darling.
Thank you so much. My name is Chaselyn Rodriguez. I am best known for TV personnel for Univision.
Yes, the Spanish network, right?
Yes, I was in a reality show called Nuestra Belleza Latina, which means our Latin beauty.
Our Latin beauty. Beautiful. You are a very, very lovely young lady.
Thank you.
Tell my audience how you found out about this event and why you are such a big supporter.
You know, a good friend of mine invited me here today, Andy Diaz. He is my publicist, and he told me the cause and told me the reason behind it all. And as the name says it, an affair to remember. Yes. And it's definitely a great event to women out there who really do not know what to do, or they're too scared to go forward and get help. And Dhonna has such a great heart, and
she certainly does.
Beautiful messages. And just seeing her, you know, talk about her sister,
it just breaks my heart when I hear the story what happened to her sister. That should never happen to anyone, anyone.
I know, it breaks my heart too, and I hope that women out there, you know, become stronger and know that there is help out there for them. I remember right now, last week I was in Cape Cod and in Boston. This weekend I'm in New York City. Actually, you know what? Next week I'm going on vacation to upstate New York.
Well, you deserve it, darling, because you work very, very hard.
Thank you.
Tell my audience, where can we find out more information about you, about your career? Do you have a website?
I do. It's site.chastelyn.com, and my name is spelled Chastelyn.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful. And do you have a Facebook page?
I do. You can find me Chaselyn Rodriguez.
And spell the Rodriguez?
Rodriguez, Rodriguez.
Beautiful. Let's toast.
Let's toast.
Let's toast.
Delicious.
Thank you so much.
You're so gorgeous. Thank you.
And we'll be back in a moment, darling. Some more interviews right here at Dhonna Goodale's home in Flanders, New York, for this very important fundraiser. Keep watching. Pink Champagne Kisses.
Fancy dress to impress. One of a kind girl. This has been a Crybaby Productions, darlings.